My name is Felicia Cruz and I make music from the heart. Hey guys, I'm Kathleen. I also go by Felicia Cruz. I am a booker, a producer, and a traveler. I'm also the co-founder of Fighting for Futures, which is an organization that we travel the world. We teach kids photography. We've built bathrooms in Cambodia. We have also done workshops in Guatemala, in Mexico. We've co-founded a workshop in Fiji with No Matter Where.
So, how are you today? How are you? Good, very good. And how old are you? What is your age?
We've also thrown small concerts after each one of these workshops. We helped build a learning center and we decorated it with the kids' pictures from the workshops. Camera. Say it again nice and loud. Camera. Okay? Say it one more time really loud. Say camera. Camera. Right. And what does a camera do? It takes pictures. So a camera takes pictures. Right. There we go. And you see? Miss Hannah is drawing a camera. And the camera takes, what's this word? Pictures. Nice and loud. Pictures. There we go. So the camera takes pictures. See? Two people. Picture your friend. Okay. As well as done jewelry and photography workshops in Guatemala. We helped fund a project in Fiji with No Matter Where we go to the location and we interact with the community, we meet with people, and we learn about the needs of them, as well as throw workshops and provide musical entertainment, which would come from Adrian McDavis. Hi,
My name is Adrian McDavis, and I am an official artist under Fighting for Futures. I'm a singer-songwriter, originally out of New York. So, Fighting for Futures for me has been the perfect blend of, for me, you know, as a musician, I really feel like there's more to go for than just fame and music.
Every time the beat drops, I feel my feet start to walk. Down streets I never thought I'd travel down. Through the concrete, I could hear the echo loud. Hear the boom in my ears, turns the bass into clouds. Every snare that kicks turns the downbeat into clouds. All the friction today can't touch me tomorrow. I'm getting gone from the sorrow. Yeah.
I've always looked for, you know, a partnership as an artist with an organization that goes out and does consistent, sustainable service to partner my career with. So, you know, long story short, me and Kathleen met and we haven't separated since.
And we usually go into places, meet people, and learn about the environment around us and interact with the community, and then figure out where we can do things and how we can do them. Sometimes they're also planned ahead of time, but not very often. They're usually just, you know, we go in and we meet people and we just check out what's going on, and we try to create this environment where children can be influenced with creative methods that they've never seen before. Most of these children are usually at high risk. So by high risk, I mean that a lot of children are in areas where sex trafficking and human trafficking is very common. And we really want to go in and be able to give these kids some creative know-how. And in return, I feel like that kind of provides kids with this feeling where they can just do anything, and maybe that when they are approached by somebody, they won't fall into it so easy. And that's what I'm kind of hoping for with this Fighting for Futures. I'm also trying to collaborate with many different organizations to learn more and to understand more to make this sustainable. We've been in, since 2009 we've been doing this. We started in Cambodia, and before that we were just kind of checking out other things and just doing things under no name. So we went to a garbage dump and we were feeding people. We kind of tried to learn about the environment there and what goes on. And I guess it's just we've found that there's so many things that need doing, that's what makes me happy. I just want to go and do. I just want to go and do, and I want to go and be. And I'm also Adrian McDavis' manager, and she will be singing for these people just like she did in Guatemala. You know, after each workshop we hold somewhat of a mini concert, you know, try to provide a snack for the kids and just entertain.
Little babies, don't you cry.
The whole idea of this is to be a positive influence on the kids around us and hope to give them a sense of self-worth, so they can stick up better for themselves, so they can just make a difference with their peers around them and find an interest of creativity that they might like, such as doing photo or video work, or maybe songwriting or jewelry making. Jewelry making workshops are always sponsored by Fenamos. That's very important. This is something that we do because we love what we do. It's not by any means selfless, and it's to go in and to be able to create a new environment and be able to uplift and be uplifted and learn. And
Why are you taking a picture of me?
I see you don't have hair.
No. Don't cover the lens. Don't cover. This is bad. It's good. Don't cover. Okay?
that's really all I want to do with everything. And the reason why I feel like with community projects it's so well, Fighting for Futures has always been by donation and by contribution and by throwing shows and by people really believing in the fact that people, whoever they are, can go out and just do things and just be better people to other people. And this is the reason why I feel like if people are willing to believe in that, but they're not able to actually go out and do it themselves, we can do that for you. And we can make that part of your trip by documenting it like we always do and bringing that footage back to you. And I think that's kind of important. I think people need to do this in this world. And I know that I'm all about helping and sponsoring other people as well to do the same thing. So with that being said, if any of y'all want to ever do anything, you can just reach out to us and we will help you raise the money to do that. Well, you can find me at FeliciaCruz.com, FeliciaCruz. You can, fightingforfutures.org is where you can find Fighting for Futures. And of course, Miss Adrienne McDavis at amacdavis.com. She is a classically trained singer, does soul and R&B, and all her music is positive and uplifting and, you know, brings vibes, and that's what we're looking for. I have a YouTube as well, and Instagram. Pretty much everything of mine and anything that you can find me on is /Felicia Cruz. It's all the same name, makes it easier for you guys, or you can Google it. And again, it's FeliciaCruz.com. That's it. Check out the AMDT. She designed it. Sport, sport, sport.
Me and Kathleen met, and you know, she had already since, you know, laid the groundwork for a lot of Fighting for Futures projects. You know, going back and forth to Cambodia a lot, you know, building learning centers there, throwing shows, building bathrooms, all of that. So when I came into play, you know, there was already a bit of a foundation, you know what I mean? So now it's all snowballing. And it's a really beautiful thing to watch. You know, the beautiful thing about Fighting for Futures is that everybody can find their own unique way to give back. I think that's what we like about it. You know, if you see somebody on the street that needs a sandwich, you know, it's Fighting for Futures, you know, and you give them a sandwich. If you know people that need hookups musically or bartering or giving scarves to the homeless, you know, we since, you know, the past couple of weeks went to an elderly center and hung out with them. And all of that goes under Fighting for Futures. You know, we want it to be something that each unique person could go out there and do for themselves. You know, we went to Mexico and Guatemala last summer. It was an incredible experience to work with these kids doing jewelry making. And also they were the children of the weavers in that particular village. So that was, you know, such a cool experience to see how all these things overlap.
Cuando terminas de hacerlo, no lo vayas a hacer muy largo.
No, es este por salir. No.
Ay, quiero ver.
No. Mayanina.
Pero bueno, los chicles.
Ay, qué bonito.
Perfecto. Sí.
Lo voy a cortar.
I gotta make you one.
Vas a medir.
Tell me what we're doing, Miss Adrienne McDavis.
Making beautiful jewelry with beautiful children on a beautiful day.
Where are we?
We are in Panatachel, Guatemala, Lake Atitlan, in a gorgeous backyard.
Hello, Miss Jennifer.
Hello, everyone. Thank you girls for coming and sharing with our beautiful
Oh.
children.
Oh, you're good. You don't need any kind of help. You're a good one.
We always need some help.
And I think the most influential experience I've had with Fighting Future so far is going to Guatemala. And we took a truck drive all the way up this giant volcano, Lake Atitlan in Panachel. Guatemala is surrounded by several volcanoes. So we actually rode in the back of this truck all the way up to this small village about 45 minutes out. And I got to sing with these kids. We got to be creative with one another, make jewelry, and they made us coffee, and you know, we met their dog, and they played in the corn, and it was just like out of a fairy tale. And at the end of all that, their payment to us, they paid us, which was bonkers, you know, in a giant bowl of veggies. I mean, a giant basket of veggies. And it was probably one of the most beautiful exchanges in my life, and something that I want again and more of. It's just that interaction, you know, with people that you wouldn't otherwise find yourself next to. And unless it was on a creative endeavor. Go creativity, go fighting for futures, and check out my music, amacdavis.com. My name is Adrienne McDavis, and I make music from the heart.